Hello humans, dinosaurs. Yes, this is Lopho, and today we are here for the new creature votes for ARK, the center, right? Is it the center? Okay, so let's see which creatures we have this time. So we have the Marasion. What was it? The Marasionix. This guy is always there. Like why? Like this guy is like literally everywhere. Just it doesn't even look that cool. Right. So first we have Shastasaurus. So we all know what Shastasaurus is, especially since Jurassic World Evolution recently added in Shonisaurs, and Shastasaurus looks very similar to Shonisaurs. So yeah, apparently it's gonna be like an aquatic submarine saddle. Pretty interesting. Although again, doesn't mean that ARK is gonna add that in. It's a creature vote, not a feature vote. So, and we have the hermit crab, which I must give him credit though. He put a lot of effort onto the into the artwork, but it's a hermit crab. It's not a prehistoric creature. So yes, I mean people might say, oh, it is a prehistoric creature. It's the Mesopaurophyllocales. No, it's not. Like look the name up. It looks nothing like the actual animal. Okay. So, we are gonna go ahead and take a look at the Mesopaurophyllocales. So, fun fact, you might be wondering why the hell there's Michael Jackson is along the pictures of the Mesopaurophyllocales. Guess what? Because the fossil hermit crab species name is literally Michael Jackson-y. Yes, I did not know that, but yeah, this is how it looks. Does this look like whatever the hell this is? Like, no, this is just plain-ass hermit crab with the name of a prehistoric animal. It doesn't even look vaguely similar to the actual thing. So, like, as I said, ARK is always meant to be a prehistoric game, despite what everyone says. I much prefer having a Shastasaurus or something that actually resembles something prehistoric than something that we can find in the modern world. That is always the #1 priority. If there's something available in the modern world, I don't like seeing it in ARK. When it comes to prehistoric creatures, you can never see the real shape of them. And I think that's what attracts me to these prehistoric animals. And the fact that if you're gonna just add in a creature that already exists in a modern world, or at least looks similar to that in a very close degree, I don't really see the reason to have these creatures in the game. But I must say, he put a lot of effort into the dossiers. It's a shame that it's always the people that spend that much effort on the creature dossiers and creature features that always have like the worst creature ideas. Last time it was the stupid spider. Now it's the stupid hermit crab. Considering that it's pretty much tied with Shastasaurus, we gotta have Shastasaurus. It's gonna be like the Titan of the seas. Obviously, hell yes. And Shastasaurus. You guys know that I love Shonisaurs. I always liked those giant ichthyosaurs. There's something very mesmerizing about them. So, and yes, we have the giant lobster. They're gonna also add in the giant lobster. I mean, not gonna add in, but it was in the creature vote. Yeah, like it's even worse than the hermit crab. I'll say that. Like I don't care what everyone says. This is just my opinion. It's a fucking lobster in a prehistoric dinosaur game. Like, no! Like, at least you could have tried to make it like a giant sea scorpion, maybe? Like, just lobster? Like, come on. And the sea scorpion is just Eurypterid, but you could just have a different species of sea scorpion, such as Pterygotus. If it was Pterygotus, I'd welcome the lobster with open arms. And in the Marasionix, right? Okay, I absolutely hate this Marasionix, okay? Right? I don't care what all of you guys say. Oh, it's good, so much put effort into that. No, just look at the stats, okay? Right. You've heard about power creep, but have you heard about speed creep? Well, guess what? This thing is also power creep. Let me see. It's got speed, right? Apparently it can claw attack. You can deploy traps on it. It can even spark up a trail of fire. You can travel, you can autonomously weave around objects, which, by the way, yeah, the Deinonychus and all the other speed creatures would be kind of falling out of fashion. And not only that, you can even get critical hits on it. And if that wasn't enough, you can even use this thing to cross oceans and rivers. How completely fair and balanced creature is this? It can, yeah, drift, that's just cool, I don't really care. But it can bounce, okay. But it can scratch to get friggin' spark powder. I can already see this guy already. It's like a theory where it can also harvest stuff. But unlike the theory, it also can do like a shit ton of stuff. And yes, if all that bullshit wasn't enough, you also get an insulation boost and as a cherry on top, you also get a fucking tech saddle on it. Like, if this doesn't scream power creep, like, I don't know what does. So, yes, no. And also, it's a cat. Like, I hate cats. If for some reason, every single dinosaur game, right? Every single, like, something related to dinosaurs, like Jurassic World Alive, freaking Zoids, every time, a cat always ends up beating a dinosaur. And I just don't know why. Like, I don't really see the point in, like, cats. Like, actual cats, yeah, they might be cute, but in fantasy world where we can have ride on a fucking dinosaur? A cat? Seriously? No. So, we also have Bajadasaurus. I would, honestly, it's the same, like, dilemma as me with Shunnosaurus, okay? I love to see this guy. This would be an absolute amazing creature to see in ARK. But problem is, people would find sauropods boring, so they won't choose this guy over Shastasaurus, or, a freaking hermit crab. I mean, it should pretty much tell you that, right? A fucking hermit crab is on a higher tier vote than a Bajadasaurus. Like, what? Like, this is really the downsides of ARK Survival Evolved being way too widespread. So, apparently it has sexual dimorphism. I don't care. It's a creature vote, not a feature vote. So, we also have the flying fish. I mean, okay, but new fastest water and gliding mounts. I don't really see the point in that. Again, I feel I can already imagine so many things falling out of fashion, such as the Ichthys. And all the other quick water mounts quickly falling out of fashion. So, and plus, it's essentially, it has the same problem as the hermit crab. So, essentially, modern animal, but big. No. I don't know, maybe make up a fantasy genus of ichthyosaur that can also glide? Maybe something like that. That would be cool. Wolf of the Sea. What is this? Wolf of the Sea? Oh, it's an orca. Okay. I mean, we got Basilosaurus, but would also be cool, I suppose. Hatzegopteryx. Yes, I would absolutely love to have Hatzegopteryx, because the Quetzals are absolutely dog shit in ARK Survival Evolved, right? I have a mutant army of Quetzals. I gave them 20 mutations on health, stam, weight, and melee. All of them, so I got 80 mutations on my Quetzals, and they still almost got their asses clapped by a Thala that I found in the Redwoods, so... Yeah, we need the Quetzals need to be stronger, and kind of similar to how the Karkar is a TLC for the Giga. The Hatzegopteryx being a TLC for the Quetzal would honestly be a super cool idea. So, we also have Tylosaurus, the venomous tornado. So, I do kind of appreciate Tylosaurus being in the creature vote, since I think it was the Ichthyosaur dossier, or was it the Mosasaurus dossier? It was mentioned that Tylosaurus was mentioned in the dossier. So it would be pretty cool if you just finally finished it up by actually having Tylosaurus in the game. So, Tylosaurus again. So, I actually haven't been on the center, but the one thing that I have realized is that all these old people want aquatic animals. So, Shastasaurus, stupid hermit crab, Nothosaurus, lobster, like, they're all related to water. So, this brings me up the question if water, like, I haven't been on the center. Is the center like a water map? Giant jellyfish. Like, I find this quite hilarious, how we have, like, a giant jellyfish, which is gonna be, like, a living submarine, but only to literally have Shastasaurus, which is, it is essentially a submarine, but cooler.
Day 2.
Okay, so these are all the final runners. So we got Shastasaurus, we got Bajadasaurus, Thoracoterus is the stupid fish, right? Yeah, it's the boring fish, right. What else do we have? The lobster, yeah, the lobster's back. The shitty cat is back. What have I not checked out? Cyvidus it was the shark, yeah. So I think all of them that we saw at the start were Arse. So Orcinus is the orca, Hatzegopteryx is Hatzegopteryx, Nothosaurus is Nothosaurus, a shitty cat, a shitty lobster, shitty fish, Bajadasaurus, and Shastasaurus. Wait, what? Oh, there it is, right. I was like wondering, where the frick is the stupid hermit crab? Since, as I said, I hate a modern animal, but big in ARK. I hate that. I'd rather have something prehistoric that actually looks prehistoric. Shastasaurus is gonna go on top because it's very competing with the hermit crab. Thoracoterus is also kind of high on the vote, so let's move you down. What is Femfix? Is the lobster, right? Lobster. Let's move you down. And Bajadasaurus is gonna be 5th. Right. 5th. I want to see Bajadasaurus. I'm gonna be honest, Bajadasaurus is probably my second favorite bunch out of the bunch, but sauropods equals boring, so people aren't gonna vote for it. Plus, people are gonna say that we already have a Margosaurus, so they aren't gonna be voting for Bajadasaurus, unfortunately. I don't know how popular the Hatzegopteryx is. This time, the community crunch is just filled up with angry people then. Right, let's look at this. Yeah, hermit crab, lobster, Shastasaurus. It's really about that. And a lot of people want the orca as well. I mean, I'm gonna be fine with orca Orcinus. I think the Orcinus does look different enough from a regular ass killer whale. Its snout is definitely more stretched out. Maybe it's just because I know more about whales than hermit crabs, but the Orcinus definitely looks more prehistoric than a hermit crab. I'm fine with Orcinus, right? I'm fine with Orcinus, right? I think that's gonna be my vote. So honestly, I don't really care what you guys vote on top, as long as the hermit crab and the lobster goes on bottom. I'm pretty much fine with anything. I think a lot of people don't want the Marsonics on this map. It has literally a billion abilities. I don't want that. And I don't want modern creature but big as well. I hate that. So I think that is gonna be my vote. I'm probably gonna be, I'm pretty content with Shastasaurus when it wins. Orcinus, my picks are gonna be, my first priority would be Hatzegopteryx, then Bajadasaurus, then Shastasaurus, Nososaurus, Orcinus. The others I don't really care. But the reason I'm voting this way is because it's more important to downvote the creatures you don't want to have than to vote the creature that you want in the game. I think that has always been my main focus, and I'm glad that that's kind of becoming a thing.